and this is Sea Life.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
All right, well, so earlier I come out and I started looking at this and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This wheel and this wheel are a little too close. So I had to cut this off and move it forward or inward some so that it actually fit on our walls the way it's supposed to. And so I added this one also. Got these all welded up. I just cut this, and that's one side of that. I'm about to cut the second one to fit that. And then these little scraps that are left over will actually do the ends to touch the wall. But I just got to figure out how long I need this with the with one of these on here. So what we'll do is we'll put that on there and then just weld that on there like that. And I'll be able to put the wheel on there. It could be, this one can actually be something like that, so that it has a good weld spot on there. This is the one that I'm going to kind of be concerned about. But as you notice, this is going to be this way because I want to have a good weld on this, because I think this bracket will hold better the weight. So plus it'll be on the wall like that, and the weight of the bed will sit inside of that bracket. We're gonna see how it works out.
Yeah, we are.
My figuring might be all messed up.
We're always just experimenting quite often. Yes. But quite often the experiments work out. So that's great.
Yeah. But I'm gonna have to clean everything up before we're all done and paint.
Yeah.
As you see, I got.
So it's a little more welding, a little bit of painting.
We'll clean it up.
And our parts, the rest of the parts came in. So
yeah.
That was so good to receive the rest of that lift.
So.
Okay. Daniel's to the cleaning up part of this project. And he's just sanding it out a little bit. Using a brush.
Yeah, it's a wire brush.
A wire brush. Okay. Getting ready to kind of rough it up so that he can repaint this whole apparatus. So it's coming along very nicely, and we've got about all the engineering of it figured out, we hope. He is again this morning, and it's misting rain a little bit, so he put a tarp up outside of the garage. Of course, our garage is filled with everything in the world, so this garage was never built to fit a vehicle anyway, so it's become just the store all and do all area. Some old bed frames, and just using the wheels in a different way, and the holders for the wheels in a different way. That's going to be the frame of his bed, his elevator bed. For Jacob's tiny house. We've got to flip it over just a minute. So he's just done the cleanup so he can paint it, and we've been given some paint. So I've been telling him we've been given some paint.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So he's got his earmuffs on and he can't really hear me.
Yeah, I thought you were talking to me.
So yeah, we've been given some paint, so we're getting ready to paint this. I guess it's going to be a hunter green. And
Well, no, we might get some on there and be like, no, that ain't.
yeah, we'll just have to see. Okay. Came out and found Daniel beginning to paint, and he's saying, "What do you think of the color?" You know what? It's a pretty nice color, I think. I don't think it'll be bad at all. It's not too bad at all. It's a kind of, but that is a really smelly enamel paint. So we'll have to be sure it outgasses outside.
The time it dries, that's usually when it's done.
Yeah. That is going to be very nice. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to... and it is Rust-Oleum as well. Well, that's very nice. You just can't beat free. So, yeah. And most of this build so far has been free. Stuff that we already had, and we're just repurposing.
Would have done this in wood, but I think it would have taken up too much room.
Yeah. Daniel's saying he would have done this in wood, but it may have taken up too much room, and we just, that teeny tiny house over there just doesn't have that much room. I think Jacob's whole entire house is maybe 150 square foot.
140. 'Cause it's
Actually 140.
14 by 10.
14 by
On
10.
the outside.
That's on the outside. Oh. So, yeah,
So
it's
you use a little.
very, very teeny tiny little house. So, it takes some special engineering to make his living spaces. So this is why we had watched Anna White's tiny house designs, and then we made it even tinier. So, so that's how that little house came together.
It's supposed to be more like a bedroom. And that's what it is.
Yeah, it's but he's got everything that he needs in that little house. You know, once we put this bed up, he'll have his bedroom, his living room, his kitchen, and he has a mud room, bathroom, 3/4 bathroom and mud room. So he's got everything he needs over there pretty much. And this will just make him feel like he has so much more space and a lot more.
He'll be able to sit up and do his work.
Yeah, he'll be able to sit up on his couch and do his college work, and have plenty of space for exercising and whatever he needs to do over there. So that will be very nice. And then if he should choose to go somewhere, then there will be a nice little guest house over there.
Grandma house, right?
And yeah, guest house area. So
Kind of just slopping it on right now to
Daniel
so I can
says
run over it again and actually get it to.
Daniel says he's slopping it on, and then he's going to run over it again. But we'll come back when this is finished and show you how it came out. So
Which this is actually kind
Daniel's
of
painting the dainty little wheel pieces parts, and he's rigged up some kind of little hanger so he can hold on to it.
And it keeps
To
moving.
hook it, but it keeps moving. So I guess that didn't work as good as he thought.
Worked about as good as I thought, I guess.
But it looks like the paint is going on very nicely. And most of this bed has changed
Over one
colors.
side.
Yeah,
All right. The wheels are painted.
most of it has changed colors. So that is really cool. Oh, here's the idea the hanger hooks were for. He's hanging these up to dry. Let me see. You can see better this way. Yep, he's hung them up to dry on the garage door. On the makeshift garage door. Yep.
It's all right. I got
We
a bunch
always
of
got some
paint
kind of
dripping, too.
ingenuity going on. Well,
This is the crank, and this is the bracket that holds that part of the crank. So I'm going to mount the crank onto this bracket. Really, the directions just says, hey, throw these in there. I'll get them started. Dan always starts all the bolts before he tightens them, because you might have to move stuff around or wiggle stuff just a little bit to get things in there. Learn the hard way. And then I have no idea what these bolts here are for yet. Anyway.
oh yeah. So this is the mechanical part of the whole operation.
I'll show you just a second. So this is actually what cranks the thing up. This is manual, but it'll make it real simple because it's geared real low. So.
Yeah. And it can, or you can hook it up to a drill. So it doesn't have to be exactly manual, but so you can choose whether you want it to be manual or use your little battery drill. And we thought that would be perfect for Jacob's house because he wants everything to be off-grid. So that's the idea behind that. We're all of us are turning more and more towards not using electricity, or using more manual things and trying to be more and more off-grid.
I think this summer we'll have this house on battery lights. Lighting will be 24 volt.
Oh, that would be really cool. That's a cool plan.
That's the thought anyway. If I'm gonna put all that up, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we get these all pretty snug in here because we don't want it coming loose. There. Now, to operate it, you have to take the little hook and pull that apart and then put your hook on there.
Ah,
Once you're done, you push that back over
to lock it in. Wow, what a cool mechanism.
Actually, I'll go get the crank and I'll show you.
Well, check it out, huh? Let me see if I can show you what it really looks like here. Oh, yeah. This is just going to be the coolest thing. I cannot wait to see this happening. Okay, he went and got the...
This is just the end. This isn't the whole thing because it actually has a crank handle down here, or you can put one of these in here. You hook a drill to that.
Oh, wow.
So, but anyway, you just take the one's hanging up there, and just take this and put it inside here. Pull that. Click on that, and then it's good. Oh, there. And you just turn. When you're done, you just grab it back.
And lock it back. Okay.
There you have it.
That is going to be so nice.
Okay, so kind of closed everything up already, but I got the frame painted on one side. So this is the top side. So we're gonna flip that over tomorrow and put some paint on it. I cut those two white pieces right there are gonna lay on top of there, but what I did was I cut them today. We'll paint those tomorrow also. And I have the wheels painted up there. But it's going to be probably a week before I can finish because the part that goes on this end, we didn't get it when we got the box. So I called them and they are sending it out at the end of the week. So it'll probably be Monday, Tuesday, and I'll have the part. So we'll show you what we've got done so far. And hopefully the next time we'll actually be putting it up. Alright. Well, thank you for watching. Go ahead and hit the like, and go, if you haven't already, subscribe, and then hit the bell. If you can, please leave a comment so we know you're out there watching. Alright, God bless and have a great day.